Rational Graphs and Asymptotes, Chapter 7, Section 3. We'll be learning how to find vertical asymptotes, horizontal asymptotes, graphing asymptotes, and how to find your x and y intercepts. For our first example, we're going to find the vertical asymptote. F of x equals 2x plus 1 over x minus 9. Step 1 is find x values where the function is undefined. So that will be x minus 9. What we're going to do is equal it to 0, add 9 to get x by himself, and x equals 9, and that will be your vertical asymptote. Now let's try a second one. G of x equals 3x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 4. Equal it to 0, get the x by himself, which you're going to have to square root it, and you're going to have two vertical asymptotes. X equals 2 and equals negative 2. Now, we're going to start finding the horizontal asymptotes. There's three things you need to know. 1. If the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator, there will be no asymptote. 2nd, if the degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator, the horizontal asymptote will meet at y equals 0. If both match, they divide coefficients, and that will be your horizontal asymptote. For our first example, f of x equals 2x plus 1 over x minus 9. Since both of the x's have the same degree, the leading coefficient is 2, so the horizontal asymptote is y equals 2. Now for our second example, h of x equals x plus 1 over x squared minus 3x minus 4. Since both the variables have a different degree, the horizontal asymptote will meet at y equals 0. Now that we know how to find our horizontal and vertical asymptotes, we're going to need to find the x and y intercepts. For this equation, h of x equals 5 plus 2x over 1 plus x. To find the x-intercept, we're going to have to equal it to 0, multiply the denominator to the numerator and 0, which will be 0 equals 5 plus 2x, solve it out, and your x will be negative 5 over 2. For your y-intercept, you just have to plug in 0 for all the x's, which will give you 5 over 1, and your y-intercept here will be 5. Now to end the section, now that we know both our x and y intercepts and horizontal and vertical asymptotes, we can move on to the graphing. In order to make the graph, we're going to need 2 solution points for each side of the asymptotes. So I chose 1, 2, negative 2, and negative 3. As you can see, I made an x and y chart in order to show you the coordinate points. In order to get the y values, we plug in all the x values into the equation to get these values. After you got your coordinate points, plot them on your graph. As you can see, the dotted lines on my graph are the asymptotes. And you plot them, make your line, and that's how you form your graph.